Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024. Another outstanding streaming day, another really great day of content, fun, and support. So let's talk all about it. First of all, I hope you're enjoying the Christmas light show. I showed off a little bit tonight what my new setup can actually do, and people are like, what in the heck? Like, yeah, like this is seriously the capabilities now of my setup. It could do so many crazy light show things. This looks so cool, like a Christmas themed one, right? So anyway, today, start off today with a fun level 1 podcast. Open the show with a very matter-of-fact discussion about the future, stating that I think that I'm going to try to stay away from actively seeking out drama. Not saying that there won't be times when there are drama things addressed on my streams, particularly if there's someone out there who's going after me for some unknown fucking reason and I need to clap back at them, I'm going to do it. All right. I now have the ability to do it. I have the confidence to do it. Right. Like Review Tech or others who are doing that dumb shit. At the same time, I just don't need to be seeking drama. And I explained that I think that's why the Mr. Medicare documentary that I did yesterday and reacted to didn't really work, because there was no real, like, people were thinking there was going to be a lot of drama or whatever, and there really wasn't. So it ended up being kind of boring. So I said, moving forward, if I'm going to do React content, I don't think I'm going to be doing these kind of drama documentaries. I think instead we'll do interesting topics, or maybe these kind of video essays that are interesting, that you teach you something, but you can comment on it, stuff like that. And for the most part, man, the sentiment on stream was in agreement. They're like, yeah, enough with the drama nonsense. You don't need it. You don't need it to thrive whatsoever. You're good with gaming, and now you've got a kick-ass freaking setup for gaming. I am going to continue with DS Politics, by the way. We didn't do it today, but that will continue. That'll be kind of my variety project, and we'll do reacting every once in a while. It should be good. 2025 is looking like a very positive year, okay? So anyway, after that discussion, we watched live the Superman movie trailer that just came out overnight. It was great to do, but YouTube, sadly, is such a stickler about copyright. It kept warning me and saying they were going to shut down my stream. And if you watch the podcast, you'll notice that it's completely demonetized because they're taking literally all the revenue from my podcast this morning because I watched the trailer. I did have a lot to say on it, so if you want to see it for yourself, it was quite fun to react to. I hope you'll enjoy that. So it was a good chill podcast in that regard, okay? First stream today was Call of Duty Black Ops 6, my first time playing since over 2 weeks ago, and returning to it, it was fun because they had updated Nuketown to be now Christmas themed and stuff. But as I was playing, I started to notice some screen tearing, which confused me because my setup is supposed to be 1080p, 120 hertz with VSync on. And I was looking and it said it was 120 hertz or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'm taking their word for it. I have no idea why they're screen tearing, right? So I played for like an hour on Nuketown. Then I swapped over to the regular maps. And ladies and gentlemen, I proceeded to have the best Call of Duty experience I have had in the entire game so far. I got Chopper Gunner tonight. I kicked major ass. It was really, really good. People loved it. Support was good. We raised about $100. We didn't hit the goal, but we still did good for a stream. So I was pleased with how it went. And tonight, for my highlight, I am going to edit a short video of me hitting Chopper Gunner milestone. I think that would be pretty fun and exciting. As a thing to show me getting kill, and then all of a sudden Chopper Gunner and everything, it'd be pretty epic. So I'm going to do that tonight. That'll be my highlight for the day. Originally, I was going to do me watching the Superman movie trailer, but if I do that, that whole thing will get demonetized anyway, so there's no point in doing it. So that was the first stream, okay? Late stream tonight was the conclusion of Bloodborne. And it took me about 40 minutes to beat Orphan this time. Last time around, years ago, it took me like over 2 hours. This time I got it down to a science, and I'm much better at the game now, quite frankly, parrying and the like, so it did really well. Got him in about 40 minutes, despite the fact that I did rage a bit. Got it done. Then fought Gearmon. Got the standard ending after beating Gearmon because we couldn't fight Moon Presence. I hadn't found all the umbilical cords. And that was that. So I had an extra hour, and I just basically hung out with the audience for about an hour. I showed them the light show. We messed with the lights a little bit, and I had a good time tonight. Now, tonight was one of the most well-supported nights I've had, okay? 3 goals were hit tonight. We got giant tips. We got gifted subs. We got gifted memberships. It was wild. It was out of there. It was over $450 of support. So we went from 13 goals hit to 16 goals hit by the end of today. Amazing. Now, we talked about this on the podcast this morning, that basically the next DSP tries it is going to be one of two things. Either I'm going to try this new hybrid pizza place that it's supposed to be, basically it's pizza combined with like, or I almost said Japanese, with Indian curries or tandoori chicken. So that sounds like an interesting kind of a mixed twist place, right? Or Taco Bell just launched their new chicken nuggets, which I guess some people are interested in seeing me try those too. So we have two options. When we hit 20, we'll do it. And I was saying to everyone, hey, the sooner the better. If we hit it, we can do it. We can actually order this stuff on my Christmas marathon on Monday. We can make it part of the event to do this fun DSP tries it. So hopefully we'll hit it over the weekend. You know, we still have 2 streams tomorrow, 2 streams on Sunday, and the actual Christmas event. So I think between those 5 streams, we're probably going to hit 4 more goals, and we're going to be able to do the DSP tries it. Also, keep in mind that we're talking about bigger events. Like, for example, the next DSP tries it might not be food, but instead maybe some booze. Maybe you guys recommend some beer or hard liquor for me to try for a different kind of taste test. And coming up, when we get around 50, I want to do a special event that's either like the return of a viewer's choice playthrough event or maybe a special themed marathon for like January. We'll see, okay? So anyway, good stuff. Amazing support. Crushed all the goals. Great streaming day. Isn't it funny how yesterday my detractors were all celebrating my downfall and saying this is the end of DSP, the renaissance is over, no one likes him, no one's going to watch his content anymore, no one's going to support him. And then immediately I have a day where I absolutely crush it. They just don't get it. In fact, I will say this. I know you're going to be shocked. Thank you for ending the streak. Why? Because the streak ended. Now we don't have monstrous pressure on every stream to hit the goal. But when we do hit the goal, if it's over a little bit, people are incentivized to keep contributing to hit the next goal. Like tonight, if we had the old system, I would have just hit the first goal and that would have been it. No one else would have contributed, right? It would have been, oh, he hit it. That's it. It's good for tonight. But instead, people are like, no, wait, if we keep contributing, we hit goal 2, goal 3. Let's do it. Let's rally together and hit these goals tonight so we can count them towards the goals hit milestones right away. So this, in my opinion, this new system is far better than the hit the streak system that we were doing for so long. It's not like to be honest, I'm basically doing just as well, but the pressure is less. And, we're hitting these goals. And people are enjoying themselves on the streams. And instead of it just being about who's going to do the Hail Mary bomb, who's going to hit it, we don't have to do that anymore. So, excellent. I think that this change was a good one, a good suggestion. And thank you to everyone who suggested it. It was one of my moderators combined with a few other people who kind of worked through the idea. I think it's working out very well. Okay? All right. So, what a great streaming day. Tomorrow, my final consecutive streaming day of the week, 6 straight days again this week. Tomorrow will be Stalker 2, okay, on the first stream. But also on the podcast, I want to do the Steam year in review. I was going to do it today, but Steam launched their winter sale, and when they did, they literally crashed half of their services. So it wasn't working on the podcast when I wanted to do it. So I'm going to do my Steam year in review tomorrow, which should be fun. And, whatever else comes up, any other gaming news or cover any updates, we'll talk about them. And then tomorrow night on the late stream, more Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. We're going to finish up the Vatican. We're actually in the final, temple puzzle area of that. And it should be really fun to wrap that up and continue on and see where the game takes us once we leave the Vatican. I don't even know where the next area is. Okay? All right, so folks, that is it for the Daily Wrap. I hope that you had a good time. I'm off to edit the highlight from Call of Duty. Everyone, please have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow for the final day of the week. Peace out.